The reason I started Tic Toc Stop really goes back to Dana Wachter. I always wanted to do something to help my kids, but I didn't know how to do it until Dana came along and told me that there was an opportunity to help kids immediately and help them with their tics as opposed to the cause of Tourette's. And when Dana convinced me that the orthotic that we're going to talk about a lot tonight could help kids like Mickey and like Sonny, then I was all in. And then from that standpoint, once I bought into the notion that we could help kids immediately, I decided to start Tic Toc Stop so I could be a leading force in the community of kids and adults with Tourette's and use the power of the microphone that's in front of me to try to get to the end goal as quickly as possible. Growing up with Tourette's for me in the 70s was obviously a lot different than it is for kids today because no one diagnosed you with Tourette's. They thought you had some other problems. So for me, when I had aggressive blinking, which was the first sign of Tourette's for me, my parents took me to a child psychologist to try to find out why I was blinking. They thought it was a cry for help. And not their fault, they just didn't know any better. So for kids today, like our kids and all the kids that we try to touch through Tic Toc Stop, we're blessed that there's more awareness for kids with Tourette's. So as opposed to trying to figure out, hey, what's wrong with my kid, you know that Tourette's might be an option from day one, so you can address that early on. Some of the things that we've been able to do in the short existence of Tic Toc Stop is raise awareness to what Tourette's is, because obviously being somewhat of a public figure and having Tourette's, acknowledging that my kids have Tourette's, people I think are more aware of it, so that's great. So there's more of an understanding of it, and there's a patience for it that may not have existed 3-4 years ago. We've been able to give kids, we had almost 50 kids this year that participated in Camp Carton, which is one of the greatest things our family's ever done on a personal level, because you see these kids who otherwise would have never had an opportunity to go to summer camp, something that we all take for granted. But kids with Tourette's may not want to go to a camp because they're worried about being ostracized by kids that don't have Tourette's. So seeing almost 50 kids just frolic and play and swim in a lake and go down slides and enjoy each other's company as if there's nothing at all wrong with them is one of the greatest things we've ever done, and we're real proud of the fact that we went through our second year of Camp Carton, and the camp I think will exist forever, and we underwrite the entire thing, so it never costs a camper or their family a penny. And the other project we're working on, which is significant for kids whether they go to the camp or not, is the orthotic, the tic guard, which we're working diligently on now in a major study with the University of Tennessee. And we believe once we're able to give that mouth guard to people with Tourette's, we will forever change the way Tourette's is treated, and we'll be able to make life better for everybody that has it. And we've witnessed firsthand with our own son, Sonny, that when you put this mouth guard in your mouth, it makes life better. It makes the tics sometimes go away completely, but for sure they dissipate at some level that gives the kids some relief from the tics. So it's really cool, and if those are the only two things we ever do, then those are the two greatest things we've ever done. So one of the big things with Tourette's and for us at Tic Toc Stop is the need for money. And we do events like this because we need to raise money. The way we do that is by telling you the truth about what Tic Toc Stop is. We're selling hope to desperate people. We are desperate as a family that one day our kids won't have to worry about ticking and twitching and deal with what Tourette's brings to the table. And there's no other way to put it. So what we've been able to do, and we're very proud of the fact that, as we announced tonight, we've now raised over $1 million in our fight against Tourette's. And that $1 million goes to the camp and it goes to research. And one day we want to wake up and know that the money that you've given us and trusted us with has gone to the greater good for every family that has somebody with Tourette's in it. And I think we're accomplishing that. I think in the next 12 to 18 months, we'll be able to announce that the Tic Guard is FDA approved. We'll be able to announce that you no longer have to go to a neurologist to be treated for Tourette's. We'll be able to announce that more doctors in this world who know nothing about Tourette's will now know about it and how to treat it. And more than anything else, we'll be able to say to a family that's got a kid with Tourette's, we can make their lives better. And once we do that, we can then go to our second goal, which is find out what causes Tourette's and one day in our lifetime hopefully eradicate it. But right now we can certainly make life better. And that's a great thing that we've achieved, and we're very proud of it. So please consider making a donation to Tic Toc Stop. It's very easy to do it. Go to our website, TICTOCSTOP.com, click on the link that says donate, and you can donate anonymously or attach your name to it. Either way, please know that your money is helping, and it's helping big time. More than 90 cents of every dollar donated goes to the programs we've talked about. The website again is TICTOCSTOP.com, and we appreciate all of your support.